My beloved child, come closer. Let your weary soul find rest in these gentle words that flow from my heart to yours. I am Jesus, and I have been waiting for you here, in this quiet space where peace dwells and healing begins. Tonight, as the world grows still and darkness wraps around you like a soft blanket, I want you to know that you are never alone. Every breath you take, every beat of your heart, every whispered prayer that escapes your lips, in the silence of the night, I hear them all. I am here with you, just as I have always been, just as I will always be. Do you feel the weight of the day pressing down upon your shoulders? The worries that chase your thoughts like shadows, the anxieties that steal your peace, the physical pain that keeps your body restless. I see it all, my dear one. I see the way you toss and turn, searching for comfort that seems just beyond your reach. I see the tears that fall silently onto your pillow, the prayers you whisper into the darkness, hoping someone is listening. I am listening, I am here. Tonight, I want to share with you a story, not just any story, but the story of how I watch over you while you sleep. It is a story about the angel I send to hold your hand in the quiet hours, about the peace that waits for you even when sleep feels impossible, about the healing that comes when you truly rest in my presence. This is a story for your weary soul, for your tired heart, for your restless spirit. It is a story that will carry you gently into the arms of sleep, where I will hold you close and whisper words of comfort over your dreams. As you listen to these words, let your breathing slow and deepen. Feel the tension leaving your muscles, one by one. Let your mind release its grip on the concerns of tomorrow and the regrets of yesterday. This moment, right now, is yours. This peace, right here, is yours. This love that surrounds you like the warmest embrace, this is yours, always and forever. So close your eyes, my beloved, and let me tell you about the angel who holds your hand while you sleep. And so, as the evening light begins to fade, I speak to every heart that longs for peace. I remember the first time I saw you struggling with sleepless nights. You were sitting on the edge of your bed, staring into the darkness, wondering if morning would ever come. Your mind was racing with thoughts that seemed to multiply in the silence, each one more troubling than the last. Your body ached with exhaustion, yet sleep remained elusive, like a bird that flies away just as you reach out to touch it. That night, as you sat there in your pain, I was there too. I was in the gentle breeze that stirred the curtains at your window, in the soft moonlight that painted silver patterns on your wall, in the quiet rhythm of your breathing that reminded you that you were alive, that you were precious, that you were precious, that you were loved. My child, I whispered to your spirit, though your ears could not yet hear me, why do you carry these burdens alone? Why do you wrestle with shadows when I am here to give you light? You see, my dear one, sleep is not something you must fight for or worry about. It is not a prize to be won or a skill to be mastered. Sleep is my gift to you, freely given, lovingly prepared, waiting for you to receive it with open arms and a trusting heart. When I walked on earth, I too knew the weight of human concerns. I felt the pull of responsibility, the pressure of expectations, the burden of love for those who suffer. There were nights when I would go up to the mountain to pray, when the cares of the world seemed too heavy for one man to bear. But even then, especially then, I knew the secret of true rest. Rest comes not from the absence of problems, but from the presence of peace. It comes not from having all the answers, but from trusting the one who does. It comes not from being strong enough to handle everything, but from being humble enough to let someone else carry the load. Tonight, I want to carry your load. I want to take those worries that keep you awake and transform them into prayers of trust. I want to take that pain that makes your body restless and soothe it with my healing touch. I want to take that restless mind that races through the night and give it the peace that surpasses all understanding. But first, you must let me. You must release your grip on control and place your trust in my loving hands. You must stop fighting the very rest that your soul craves and instead surrender to the peace that I long to give you. As you lie there now, feeling the softness of your pillow beneath your head, the warmth of your blanket around your body, I want you to imagine that I am sitting beside you, just as I sat beside my disciples when they were afraid, just as I sat beside the children when they needed comfort, just as I sat beside all who came to me seeking rest. My presence is not loud or demanding. It is gentle, like the whisper of wind through leaves, like the soft lapping of waves against the shore, like the quiet breathing of a sleeping child. I do not force my way into your heart, but I wait patiently and lovingly for you to open the door and invite me in. Can you feel it now? That gentle stirring in your spirit that tells you you are not alone. That soft warmth that begins to spread through your chest, melting away the tension and fear. That is me, my beloved. That is my love surrounding you, my peace settling over you like a soft blanket, my presence filling the empty spaces in your heart. And as you begin to feel this peace, as your breathing starts to slow and deepen, as your muscles begin to relax, and your mind begins to quiet, I want you to know that this is just the beginning. This is just the first taste of the rest that awaits you, the first glimpse of the healing that I have prepared for you. Let your eyes grow heavy now, dear one, as we move deeper into the night, deeper into my love, ... In the stillness of the night, when the world holds its breath, I send my messenger to comfort you. There is an angel who has been assigned to you, my precious child. From the moment you were born, this beautiful being of light has been watching over you, protecting you, caring for you in ways you cannot even imagine. This angel knows your name, knows your struggles, knows the deepest longings of your heart. Tonight, as you rest in the safety of my presence, I want you to meet this angel. I want you to feel the gentle touch of those graceful hands, to sense the flutter of those magnificent wings, to experience the overwhelming love that flows from this heavenly messenger straight to your weary soul. Your angel is unlike anything you have ever seen on earth. Imagine light itself taking form, love itself becoming visible, peace itself reaching out to touch you. This angel's face radiates the warmth of 1,000 sunrises, yet it is soft and gentle, like the face of the most loving parent gazing down at their sleeping child. The angel's wings are not like bird wings, but like flowing streams of liquid light, shimmering with colors that have no names in your earthly language. They move with the grace of water, the gentleness of silk, the power of wind. When they wrap around you, you feel safer than you have ever felt before, more protected than the strongest fortress could provide, more cherished than the most precious treasure. But it is the angel's hands that I want you to focus on tonight. These hands have touched the face of God, have held the stars in their palms, have wiped away the tears of countless souls. They are hands of infinite tenderness, hands that know exactly how to bring comfort to every hurt, healing to every pain, peace to every troubled heart. As you lie there in your bed, feeling the pull of sleep beginning to take hold, I want you to imagine these gentle hands reaching out to you. They move slowly, deliberately, with the kind of patience that only comes from eternal love. They are not in a hurry, not anxious, not worried about time. They have all the time in the world to care for you, to comfort you, to hold you in perfect safety. The angel's right hand comes to rest gently on your forehead, and immediately you feel a cool, soothing sensation spreading across your brow. All the tension you carry there, the worry lines, the furrowed brow of concentration, the headache that throbs behind your eyes, all of it begins to melt away under this loving touch. The angel's hand glows with a soft, healing light, and wherever it touches, pain dissolves and peace takes its place. The angel's left hand finds your heart, placing itself gently over that place where so much hurt has been stored. Your heart, which has been working so hard to keep you alive, to keep you going, to keep you hoping even when hope seems foolish. Your heart now feels the most tender touch it has ever known. The angel's hand warms your chest, and you feel years of accumulated stress and sorrow beginning to lift away like morning mist. But there is more. The angel leans close to you, and you feel the brush of those magnificent wings against your skin. It is like being touched by the softest feather, like being caressed by the gentlest breeze, like being embraced by love itself. The wings create a canopy of protection around you, shutting out all the harsh realities of the world, all the voices of doubt and fear, all the distractions that keep you from the rest you so desperately need. In this sacred space, under the shelter of angel wings, you are completely safe. Nothing can harm you here. No worry can reach you. No pain can touch you. No fear can disturb you. You are held in the arms of divine love, surrounded by the presence of heavenly peace, covered by the protection of almighty power. The angel begins to sing to you, though you do not hear it with your ears. It is a song that your spirit recognizes, a melody that your soul has been longing to hear. It is the song of your true identity, the song of your belovedness, the song of your purpose and destiny. It is a lullaby that speaks of home, of belonging, of unconditional love that will never end. As this heavenly song washes over you, you feel your body responding. Your muscles, which have been tense for so long, begin to soften and relax. Your breathing, which has been shallow and anxious, deepens and steadies. Your mind, which has been racing with endless thoughts, begins to slow and quiet. The angel's hands continue their gentle work, moving from your forehead to your shoulders, from your heart to your arms, from your chest to your stomach. Wherever these hands touch, healing follows. Old wounds begin to close, chronic pain begins to ease, inflammation begins to subside. This is not just physical healing, but emotional healing, spiritual healing, the kind of deep restoration that can only come from the source of all life. And as the angel works, I am there too, watching with the tender love of a father watching over his child. I see every place where you hurt, every place where you need my touch, every place where healing is needed. I guide the angel's hands to exactly the right spots, direct the flow of healing power to the places that need it most. Orchestrate this beautiful symphony of restoration that is taking place in your body and soul. Feel yourself sinking deeper into this divine embrace, beloved, as the angel's work continues through the night. Now, in the depths of peaceful rest, I come to you with my own hands, ready to heal what has been broken. My dearest child, as the angel continues to watch over you, I myself draw near. I am Jesus, the one who walked among humanity, who knew what it felt like to be tired, to be in pain, to carry burdens that seemed too heavy to bear. I am the one who reached out to touch the untouchable, who brought healing to the sick, who gave rest to the weary, Tonight, I bring that same healing touch to you. I see your body lying there, and I know every ache, every pain, every place where disease has tried to take root. I see the arthritis that makes your joints stiff in the morning, the migraines that steal your joy, the chronic fatigue that makes even simple tasks feel overwhelming. I see the high blood pressure that worries you, the diabetes that complicates your life, the heart condition that makes you afraid. But I also see something else. I see the body I created with my own hands, the masterpiece I designed in my mother's womb, the temple I intended to house your beautiful spirit. I see not just what is, but what can be. I see not just the sickness, but the healing. I see not just the pain, but the restoration. As I place my hands upon you, you feel a warmth that is different from the angel's touch. This is the warmth of divine love, the heat of creative power, the fire of restoration. My hands carry the same power that spoke the universe into existence, that calmed the storms, that raised the dead. Yet they touch you with infinite gentleness, with the tenderness of a mother caring for her newborn child. I place my right hand on your head, and immediately you feel a tingling sensation that spreads through your entire nervous system. This is my healing power flowing through every nerve, every pathway, every connection in your brain and body. I am rewiring patterns of pain, breaking cycles of disease, establishing new pathways of health and wholeness. The chronic headaches that have plagued you for years begin to dissolve under my touch. The tension in your neck and shoulders, accumulated from years of stress and worry, melts away like ice in the sunshine. The fog that has clouded your thinking, the depression that has weighed down your spirit, the anxiety that has stolen your peace, all of it begins to lift as my healing power flows through your mind. My left hand moves to your heart, and you feel the rhythm of your heartbeat beginning to align with mine. Your heart, which has been working so hard, carrying so much stress, begins to find its natural rhythm again. I am healing the damage that years of worry have caused, strengthening the muscle, clearing the pathways, restoring the natural flow of life through your body. But my healing goes deeper than just the physical. I am healing the emotional wounds that have been stored in your heart, the memories that still cause you pain, the relationships that have left scars. I am reaching into the deepest places of your soul, into the secret chambers where you hide your shame, your regret, your disappointment. And I am bringing my light into those dark corners. I see the little child inside you who was hurt by harsh words, who was rejected by those who should have loved you, who learned to believe lies about your worth and value. I gather that child into my arms, hold them close to my heart, and whisper the truth over them. You are precious to me. You are beloved. You are worthy of love. You always have been, and you always will be. As I continue to work, my hands move to your stomach, that place where you carry so much tension, where worry and fear like to settle. I feel the knots of anxiety, the ulcers of stress, the digestive issues that come from carrying emotional burdens in your body. My hands warm this area, bringing healing to your digestive system, calming the inflammation, restoring the natural balance that I designed. Your breathing deepens as my healing touch moves through your lungs, clearing away the congestion of grief, the tightness of held-back tears, the shallow breathing of constant anxiety. I am filling your lungs with fresh, clean air, with the breath of life itself. Each breath you take now is a gift, a reminder that you are alive, that you are loved, that you have purpose. I move my hands to your arms and legs, to the places where you carry the weight of all you've had to do, all you've had to bear. I feel the muscle tension, the joint pain, the weakness that comes from carrying burdens that were never yours to carry. My touch brings strength where there has been weakness, flexibility where there has been stiffness, comfort where there has been pain. And as I work, I am also speaking to your spirit. I am reminding you of who you really are, not the broken, tired, sick person you sometimes feel like, but the radiant child of God I created you to be. I am calling forth the gifts and talents that have been buried under years of survival mode. I am awakening the dreams that have been dormant, the hopes that have been sleeping, the joy that has been hiding. You are not just being healed tonight. My beloved, you are being restored. You are being renewed. You are being transformed from the inside out. The person you were when you first lay down is not the same person who will wake up tomorrow morning. Something fundamental has shifted. Something beautiful has been born. The healing I am doing is not just for you, but through you, as you receive this touch of divine love. You are being equipped to share it with others. The compassion you will feel for those who suffer will be deeper because of your own healing. The hope you will be able to offer will be stronger because of your own restoration. The love you will be able to give will be purer because of your own cleansing. I see the domino effect of this healing moment rippling out through your family, your community, your world. The peace you receive tonight will calm the storms in your household. The joy you experience will bring laughter back to your home. The strength you gain will help you serve others in ways you never imagined. This is how my kingdom works, my dear one. Healing spreads from person to person. Love multiplies as it is shared. Peace creates more peace wherever it goes. You are not just receiving a gift tonight. You are becoming a gift, a carrier of my healing presence to a world that desperately needs it. Rest now in the fullness of this healing, beloved, as we prepare to go even deeper into the mystery of my love. Surrounded by my love, wrapped in my peace, you are safer than you have ever been. My precious child, I know that one of the things that keeps you awake at night is fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of what tomorrow might bring, fear of losing the people you love, fear of not having enough money, enough health, enough time, enough strength. These fears creep into your mind like shadows, stealing your peace and robbing you of the rest you so desperately need. But tonight, I want you to understand something that will change everything. You are completely, utterly, perfectly safe in my care. Not safe from all difficulty, for I never promised that, but safe in the deepest sense of the word. Safe in your identity as my beloved child. Safe in your eternal destiny. Safe in the knowledge that nothing can separate you from my love. As you rest here in this sacred space, I want you to imagine that you are in the most secure place in the universe. You are not just in your bedroom, not just in your house, not just in your city. You are in the very heart of God, surrounded by walls of love that no enemy can breach, protected by angels that never sleep, covered by my own presence, like a fortress of light. Can you see it? The walls around you are not made of brick or stone, but of pure love. They rise higher than the highest mountain. They extend deeper than the deepest ocean. They stretch wider than the widest sky. Nothing can penetrate these walls. No fear, no doubt, no sickness, no evil. They are impenetrable, unshakable, eternal. At the four corners of this fortress stand four mighty archangels, each one assigned to watch over a different aspect of your life. Michael, the warrior, stands guard over your spiritual battles, ensuring that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Gabriel, the messenger, watches over your communication, making sure that you receive every word of love and encouragement that I send your way. Raphael, the healer, continues the work of restoration in your body and soul, bringing wholeness to every area of your being. And Uriel, the fire of God, stands ready to purify and refine, burning away everything that is not of me. These angels never rest, never sleep, never take a break from their vigilant watch over you. They are more powerful than any army, more fierce than any lion, more protective than any parent. They delight in keeping you safe, in ensuring that you have everything you need to fulfill the purpose I have for your life. But even more than the angels, I myself am your protector. I am the good shepherd who never loses a sheep, who knows each one by name, who would leave the 99 to find the one who is lost. I am the one who stands between you and every danger, who shields you from every attack, who covers you with my own life. When the storms of life rage around you, I am your shelter. When the ground shakes beneath your feet, I am your solid rock. When the waters rise and threaten to overwhelm you, I am your life preserver. When the darkness closes in and you cannot see the way forward, I am your light, your lamp, your guiding star. I know your fears, my beloved. I know you worry about your children, about their safety, their choices, their futures. But I want you to know that I love them even more than you do. I have plans for them that are good, plans to prosper them and not to harm them, plans to give them hope and a future. I am working in their lives even when you cannot see it, even when they seem to be wandering far from me. You worry about your health, about growing older, about becoming a burden to others. But I want you to know that I have numbered your days, and each one is precious to me. I will give you strength for each day, grace for each challenge, peace for each transition. You are not growing older. You are growing more beautiful, more wise, more precious with each passing year. You worry about your finances, about having enough to meet your needs, about being able to take care of yourself and your loved ones. But I want you to remember that I am your provider, your Jehovah Jireh, the God who sees and provides. I fed 5,000 with 5 loaves and 2 fish. I provided water from a rock, manna from heaven, oil that never ran out. I know what you need before you ask, and I delight in providing for my children. You worry about the state of the world, about all the bad news, about the darkness that seems to be spreading. But I want you to remember that I am still on the throne. I am still in control. I am still working all things together for good for those who love me. The darkness may seem strong, but my light is stronger. Evil may seem to be winning, but I have already won the victory. As you rest here in this place of perfect safety, I want you to release every fear, every worry, every anxiety into my hands. Imagine them as heavy stones that you have been carrying in a backpack. One by one, take them out and place them at my feet. The fear about your health, give it to me. The worry about your children, give it to me. The anxiety about your finances, give it to me. The concern about the future, give it to me. Watch as each stone dissolves the moment it touches my feet. See how my love transforms your fears into faith, your worries into worship, your anxieties into anticipation of the good things I have planned for you. Feel how much lighter you become as you release these burdens you were never meant to carry. Now, with your burdens gone and your fears dissolved, you can rest in the full knowledge of your safety. You are held in the hands of the one who created the universe, protected by the one who defeated death itself, loved by the one who gave his life for you. Nothing can touch you that doesn't first pass through my hands. Nothing can harm you that I cannot use for your good. Sleep now, my beloved, in the perfect peace of knowing you are safe, as we journey toward the dawn of a new day. As this night of healing draws toward its close, I want to speak to you about the beautiful tomorrow that awaits. My dearest child, as you rest here in the cocoon of my love, I see something beautiful beginning to emerge. Like a butterfly slowly forming within its chrysalis, a new version of yourself is taking shape. Tonight has been a night of transformation, of healing, of restoration. But this is not the end of the story. It is the beginning of a beautiful new chapter. I want you to know that the healing you have received tonight is not temporary. It is not something that will fade with the morning light or disappear when you return to your daily routine. What I have done in your body, in your mind, in your spirit, it is permanent. It is lasting. It is the foundation upon which your new life will be built. When you wake tomorrow morning, you will wake as a different person. The chronic pain that has been your companion for so long will be just a memory. The anxiety that has ruled your nights will be replaced by peace. The depression that has clouded your days will give way to joy. The fatigue that has weighed you down will be transformed into energy and vitality. But the changes will be more than just physical. You will wake with a new perspective, a new understanding of who you are and why you're here. The fears that once paralyzed you will seem small and manageable. The problems that once overwhelmed you will appear solvable. The dreams that once seemed impossible will feel within reach. I see you in the coming days, walking with a new spring in your step, speaking with a new confidence in your voice, loving with a new depth in your heart. I see you discovering gifts and talents you never knew you had, pursuing dreams you had given up on, building relationships that will enrich your life in ways you cannot imagine. The people around you will notice the change. Your family will see a new light in your eyes, a new peace in your demeanor, a new joy in your laughter. Your friends will ask you what has happened, what has made the difference, what has brought about this beautiful transformation, and you will have the privilege of sharing not just what happened, but who made it happen. I see you becoming a source of hope for others who are struggling. Your story of healing will become a beacon of light for those who are still walking in darkness. Your testimony of restoration will give courage to those who have given up hope. Your example of transformation will inspire others to seek their own encounter with my love. This is why I have healed you, my beloved, not just for your sake, but for the sake of everyone whose life you will touch. You are going to be my hands and feet in this world, my voice of comfort to those who are hurting, my embrace of love to those who feel rejected. I see you visiting the sick and bringing healing through your touch. I see you counseling the broken and bringing hope through your words. I see you serving the poor and bringing dignity through your actions. I see you loving the unlovable and bringing transformation through your acceptance. The business you've been thinking about starting, the one you've been afraid to pursue because of your health, because of your age, because of your circumstances, I see it flourishing. The ministry you felt called to but haven't had the courage to begin, I see it touching countless lives. The relationship you've been praying for, I see it blossoming into something beautiful. Your tomorrow is not just about recovery from tonight's struggles. It is about stepping into the fullness of the purpose I have for your life. It is about becoming the person I created you to be before the world told you who you should be. It is about reclaiming the dreams I placed in your heart before fear convinced you they were impossible. I want you to see yourself as I see you, radiant, whole, powerful, loved, significant, capable of great things. I want you to believe in yourself the way I believe in you. I want you to trust in your future the way I trust in my plans for you. The The sun that will rise tomorrow morning will not just be bringing a new day, it will be bringing a new life. The light that will stream through your windows will not just be illuminating your room, it will be illuminating the path to your destiny. The breath you will take when you wake will not just be filling your lungs, it will be breathing life into dreams that have been dormant for too long. I have placed seeds of greatness within you that are about to sprout. I have given you gifts that are about to be unwrapped. I have prepared opportunities that are about to open up. I have orchestrated connections that are about to be made. Everything you need for your next season of life is already in place, waiting for you to step into it. The health challenges that once limited you will no longer define your possibilities. The financial struggles that once restricted you will no longer determine your choices. The relationship disappointments that once discouraged you will no longer prevent you from loving and being loved. The past failures that once haunted you will no longer sabotage your future success. You are about to embark on the most exciting, fulfilling, purpose-filled season of your life. The years ahead will not be about decline and limitation. They will be about expansion and multiplication. They will not be about surviving. They will be about thriving. They will not be about enduring. They will be about enjoying. Rest now, my beloved, in the sweet anticipation of all that is to come, as we prepare for the gentle awakening that awaits. As the first light of dawn begins to touch the horizon, I prepare to walk with you into your new day. My precious child, can you feel it? That gentle stirring in your spirit that tells you something wonderful is about to happen. The night of healing is almost complete, and soon you will open your eyes to a world that looks different, feels different, because you are different. But I don't want you to rush this awakening. I want you to savor these last moments of our intimate time together, to let the fullness of what has happened tonight settle deeply into your being. You have been on a journey tonight, a journey from pain to healing, from fear to faith, from exhaustion to restoration. It has been a sacred journey, and you will carry the memory of it with you always. As you begin to feel your body stirring, as consciousness slowly returns, I want you to notice how different you feel. The heaviness that weighed you down when you first closed your eyes. Can you feel how it is lifted? The pain that once consumed your thoughts, can you sense how it has diminished? The anxiety that once gripped your heart, can you feel how it has been replaced by peace? This is not your imagination, my beloved. This is the reality of what happens when you truly rest in my presence, when you allow my healing touch to penetrate every part of your being, when you surrender your burdens and receive my peace. As you slowly open your eyes, you will see your familiar room, your familiar surroundings, but they will seem somehow brighter, somehow more beautiful. The colors will appear more vivid, the air will feel fresher, the silence will feel more peaceful. This is because you are seeing through new eyes, eyes that have been touched by my healing light, eyes that have been cleansed by my loving grace. Take a moment to stretch gently, to move your body with the wonder of a child discovering their limbs for the first time. Feel how your muscles respond differently, how your joints move more freely, how your breathing flows more easily. This is your body saying thank you for the gift of rest, for the blessing of healing, for the miracle of restoration. As you sit up slowly, placing your feet on the floor, I want you to remember that you are not walking into this new day alone. The angel who held your hand through the night is still with you. I am still with you. The healing that has taken place is not ending, it is expanding, growing, continuing to work in your life in ways you cannot see but will surely experience. Today, you will move through your routine with a new grace, a new strength, a new sense of purpose. The tasks that once felt overwhelming will feel manageable. The people who once drained your energy will find you responding with patience and love. The challenges that once seemed insurmountable will appear as opportunities for growth. When you look in the mirror this morning, you will see someone different looking back at you. The lines of worry will be softer, the eyes will be brighter. The whole countenance will radiate a peace that was not there before. This is the face of someone who has been touched by divine love, someone who has been healed by the Master's hand. As you go about your day, you will find yourself naturally sharing what you have experienced, not in a boastful way, but in a way that gives hope to others. Your very presence will be a testimony to the reality of my healing power. Your smile will carry the light of my love. Your words will carry the peace of my presence. And when evening comes again, when it is time to return to your bed, you will not return with the same dread, the same fear, the same anxiety about sleep. You will return with anticipation, knowing that I am waiting for you there, ready to meet with you again, ready to continue the work of healing and restoration in your life. Sleep will no longer be your enemy, but your friend. Rest will no longer be elusive, but accessible. Peace will no longer be a distant dream, but a daily reality. This is the gift I have given you tonight. Not just healing for your body, but healing for your relationship with rest itself. Remember, my beloved, that I am always with you, in the quiet moments and the busy ones, in the joyful times and the challenging ones, in the seasons of celebration and the seasons of sorrow. I am your constant companion, your faithful friend, your loving Father who delights in caring for you. The night is ending, but our relationship is just beginning, a new chapter. What you have experienced tonight is just a taste of the intimacy, the healing, the love that I want to share with you every day of your life. You are mine, and I am yours, and nothing will ever change that. Rise now, my beloved, refreshed and renewed, ready to embrace all the beautiful possibilities that this new day holds. And so, my dear child, as this story comes to its close, I want you to know that it is not really ending. It is just beginning. The healing you have received, the peace you have found, the rest you have experienced, these are not temporary gifts, but permanent treasures that will enrich your life from this moment forward. Every night from now on, when you lay your head upon your pillow, remember this story. Remember the angel who holds your hand. Remember my healing touch. Remember the safety of my love. Let these memories carry you gently into sleep, knowing that you were cherished, you were protected, you were never alone. The insomnia that once tormented you has been defeated. The pain that once consumed you has been conquered. The fear that once paralyzed you has been overcome. You are free, my beloved. You are whole, you are healed. Sleep now and wake to a new life, a new hope, a new beginning. I love you more than words can express, and I will be with you always, even unto the end of the age. Sweet dreams, my precious child. Sweet dreams.